I'd like to thank you for recognizing me for this award. More importantly, I appreciate the fact that this is allowing me to represent all the many engineers over the last 50 years that have graduated from USF, and I appreciate that. Currently, I am the CEO of an engineering consulting firm in St. Petersburg by the name of Engineering Matrix. My least favorite engineering class was graphics. I could not draw. I was not adept at that, but thank goodness in today's world that we have AutoCAD, and that has allowed me to overcome that weakness. In order to have gotten this far and enter the engineering profession, it has taken a lot of hard work. My advice is recognize that hard work will not go away. It's germane to being able to be successful in engineering. Nobody will have a better education wherever you go, have great confidence in that, and the University of South Florida has given you that education, but it still has to be backed up with continued hard work.
USF will always have a special place in my heart. This is my first destination when I landed in the US back in January of 1986. After 2 decades of working in large companies like EDS, Applied Materials, and Hitachi, I entered the startup world. I started 2 companies, one focused on LED lighting technology and the other on engineering product design services. I sold both of them in 2011 and 2014. I've been involved in teaching and mentoring engineers throughout my career. My startups have given a platform for engineering students to come and not just practice what they learned in college, but how to constantly innovate to be competitive in this dynamic world. My advice to youngsters: nothing is impossible, everything is possible. Do not be followers, but lead the way.
I would like to thank the University of South Florida's College of Engineering for this outstanding recognition and award. It means a lot to me because USF is a very important institution that plays a key role in the lives of students, alumni, friends throughout the Tampa Bay, Florida, and the world. The advice that I would give young people is to dream and dream big and to stay your course. One of the things I've learned over the years, there are going to be a lot of disappointments and ups and downs. And what I'm suggesting and what I always tell young people is to hang in there and to persevere. Your first job right out of college may not be exactly what you want, but don't be discouraged. Hang in there, do the best that you can. If you perform and do the best that you can and be the best at that job, sooner or later, better things will happen or better jobs will come along.
I would very much like to thank USF for recognizing me with this award. It's really quite the honor, and I was not expecting it. It feels very special coming from being nominated by Dr. Larry Hall, who I've known for many, many years. He was on my advisory committee in the past, and I'm really, truly honored. I think really showing leadership, moving forward with the startup concepts, the companies that I have been focusing on, is one way to really show engineering and young engineers that you can apply engineering concepts in, practically in every area. The reason I give back to USF is actually very simple. I love USF, and I really mean that. I came to USF not knowing what to expect. I always found it to be a very welcoming university. You always hear of stories about graduate students not being able to move forward and things standing in their way. In my experience at USF had been very positive. I've had nothing but encouragement. I really had almost no obstacles put in my way, and if anything, I was offered many opportunities, a lot of which I was not even expecting. So for that reason, I've always, as I said, felt USF is a welcoming place. I want it to stay that way, and I'm willing to support and help in any way so that it can stay that way.
Thanks so much. I appreciate being recognized here tonight. I live in Tampa with my wife. We moved here from Philadelphia, my wife Joan. Joan and I have been together since 1977. She's also a USF education alumni. Oh, my favorite USF engineering professor is Dr. Stan Krantz. He was my major professor, and he watched out for me both in my undergrad and graduate years and nurtured me, and he remains my friend to this day. Why do I give back? I've thought about that, and I think it's because life is like a forest, and as the older trees get bigger, they have to give some of their nutrients up to the younger trees for the betterment of society, for us to proceed. That's what happened with me. The people gave time and energy to me for my welfare, and I have to give back.
It's such an honor to be receiving this award as a distinguished engineer from the Chemical Engineering Department. The institution of the College of Engineering and the Chemie Department specifically just did so much for me and allowed me to have a successful career and a successful life. And I'm just honored to represent USF, and I do so with pride. I have a number of engineering professors that I have fond memories of, but in particular, I would say my favorite professor was Carlos Smith. Dr. Smith was just a great teacher, a very practical-minded teacher that built confidence in his students. And for me personally, he also advocated for me with the recruiter from Procter & Gamble, which certainly helped me land a job with them when I graduated from college, and that was a great place to start a career. If I was a student today, I'd probably get more involved in on-campus activities. Again, really just to build a broader range of skills that you need in a career, and maybe I'd drink a little bit less beer as well.
Hey, thanks so much for this honor. I'm so excited to be sharing in the 50th anniversary of the College of Engineering at the University of South Florida. I really have many fond memories of my times at USF. Extracurricular activities, student government, engineering clubs. But for me, really the pinnacle was at graduation. I remember the feeling of pride and accomplishment and importance at the ring ceremony with the profession of engineering, which I chose. One way I try to give back my time at the university is helping organize alumni get-togethers in Pittsburgh. If I were a student today, I would certainly spend more time on software engineering. I would study more about design and user experience and user interaction. I would try to understand macro trends in technology, and I would think about how the US is only a fraction of the world and how we fit into it.
I would like to thank for this award. I'm truly honored to receive this prestigious award from Dean Bishop. I really enjoyed my graduate school experience, so definitely I remember it very fondly. The staff, faculty members, and my classmates were all very friendly, respectful, and very welcoming. If I were a student today, I would definitely try to apply for volunteer work and internship or co-op opportunities. This way I can gain hands-on experience. I give back to USF by joining the Engineering Alumni Society Corporate Ambassador Program. Currently, I am the chair of the program, and this is a program that connects local engineering companies with engineering students. And I believe I can make a very positive contribution and help engineering students in the best way I can.
I'm greatly humbled and honored to be receiving this award. I would like to offer my sincerest gratitude to USF College of Engineering Awards Committee members for this honor. Thank you for your recognition. I'm currently working as Chief Technology Officer and Senior Vice President of Engineering at Mobileyeon. The company went public last June and got listed on NASDAQ. We are the leader in our space with well over 8,000 customers and more than 800 employees globally. I have many favorite professors, but if I had to pick one, I'll pick Dr. Christensen because he's the one who introduced me to networking at USF, and it became my passion and my career. If I were a student, I will try to identify what my passion is. Follow the industry trends to get prepared for the real world. It helps you find the job you want. Think big, have a plan, and chase your dreams. Don't compromise. This is a land of opportunity, so take advantage of that.
I'd like to thank Dean Bishop and the College of Engineering for this recognition. I'd also like to especially thank my parents, my wife, and the rest of my family for the support throughout my educational and professional career. I currently reside in the Bay Area with my lovely wife, Kelly. She's also a USF alum. In my professional career, I am the Regional Director of Design Engineering for Busch Gardens and SeaWorld. In my role, I get to develop new attractions, everything from animal habitats to roller coasters and everything in between. My fondest memory has definitely got to be the USF football games. I love tailgating with all of my friends in the parking lot. And I graduated in 2007, so those really were the glory years of the team. But my wife and I are still season ticket holders, and we're looking forward to the fall season. I give back to USF because I wouldn't be where I'm at today without the support of the school, the professors, the student groups, all those specialty organizations, and really all the opportunities I had while I was going to USF.
Well, the main feeling was one of being very humble. I've been privileged to work among many great people, and to be selected for such an award was truly a humbling experience. My proudest moment was after I retired as dean and had been retired for several years. I was notified that they were naming the College of Engineering building that I helped bring about while I was dean, the Glenn A. Burdick Building, and that's been the single most proud moment of my life. To have something named after you and still be alive is quite an achievement. Well, whenever we have been blessed by being given an education that serves us so well and does us so well through life, I think it behooves all of us to give back in a way of saying thank you for all that has been done for us. And so I think it's important for all engineers as they pursue their profession to find ways that it's comfortable for them to give back to the profession that has done so much for them and in society in general.
And one last thing I want to say, go Bulls.
Go Bulls!
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 Go Bulls!